Imagine becoming one of the richest people in human history, without inventing a revolutionary technology, without starting a social media company, without becoming a celebrity. Now imagine, you still live in the same house you bought in 1958. You eat breakfast from McDonald's. You spend most of your day reading books and annual reports, and you rarely show off your wealth. It sounds impossible. Yet one man has done exactly that. His name is Warren Buffett. Today, he is worth more than $100 billion. Many people believe he became rich because he was a genius. Others think he was simply lucky. But the truth is far more interesting, because the greatest investment Warren Buffett ever made wasn't in Coca-Cola, wasn't in Apple, it wasn't even in the stock market. It was time. This is the story of Warren Buffett. Long before Warren Buffett became a billionaire, he was a boy obsessed with making money. At 6 years old, he bought packs of Coca-Cola and sold individual bottles for a profit. He sold chewing gum door to door. He delivered newspapers. He looked for opportunities everywhere. While most children were thinking about games, Warren was thinking about business. By his early teens, he was already earning more money than many adults. At 14 years old, he used his savings to buy farmland. Not toys, not cars, farmland. Even then, he wasn't thinking like a child. He was thinking like an investor. At 11 years old, Warren Buffett bought his first stock, 3 shares of City Service Preferred. He paid $38 per share. Almost immediately, the stock fell. $38, $35, $30. Most people would panic. Warren waited. Eventually, the stock recovered. When it reached $40, he sold. A small profit, a successful investment, or so he thought. Soon after, the stock climbed above $200. That moment taught Warren Buffett a lesson he would never forget. Patience matters. Because sometimes, the biggest mistake isn't losing money, it's selling too soon. As Warren Buffett grew older, his passion for investing only became stronger. He dreamed of studying at Harvard Business School, confident, prepared, certain he would be accepted. But Harvard said no. It was a rejection that could have changed everything. Instead, Buffett enrolled at Columbia Business School. There, he met the man who would shape his entire philosophy, Benjamin Graham, the father of value investing. Graham taught one simple idea: don't buy stocks because they're popular. Buy great businesses when they're selling for less than they're worth. That lesson would make Warren Buffett one of the richest investors in history. In the 1960s, Warren Buffett noticed a struggling textile company. Its name was Berkshire Hathaway. The business was failing. Its factories were losing money. Most investors wanted nothing to do with it. Buffett believed he could make a quick profit. He bought shares. But after a disagreement with the company's management, he made an emotional decision. Instead of selling, he bought the entire company. Years later, Buffett admitted it was one of the biggest mistakes of his career. But then, he did something extraordinary. Instead of fixing the textile business, he transformed Berkshire Hathaway into an investment company, one investment at a time. The failing factory became one of the most valuable companies on earth. Building Berkshire Hathaway wasn't about making one perfect investment. It was about making a few extraordinary ones. In 1972, Buffett bought See's candies, not because it was cheap, but because customers loved it. Then came Coca-Cola. After the stock market crash of 1987, most investors were afraid. Buffett wasn't. He invested more than $1 billion into Coca-Cola. That single investment would eventually return tens of billions. Years later, He made major investments in American Express, GEICO, and many other businesses with strong brands. Buffett wasn't chasing trends. He was buying companies people would still trust decades later. That simple strategy changed everything.